A lot of this book is about the Chinese rolling up of the American agents, basically Chinese people who are working for American intelligence in China. Say something though about how significant we think Chinese intelligence has been against us. Or actually, two questions. One is how significant is our loss? Obviously, it's the tragedy of these people being killed and so forth after they're rolled up. What do you think, though, as a result, we have lost by not having this human intelligence? How significant is the absence of that? And secondly, where I began, how significant do you think what the Chinese have gleaned from us, not by rolling up that network, but simply what they've been able to do within the United States?
So I think the most valuable thing for China as it was growing and expanding and seeking to become a military rival to the United States was the secrets it was able to steal about weapons technology, about technology in general. And the Chinese have been incredibly aggressive at that. They've used principally cyber espionage. They've been inside every computer system they could find, whether it's government or defense contractors or companies that are close to defense contractors. It's stunning just how much leaked out in aerospace, in so many of these technology areas. I think we've gotten a little paranoid in worrying that the Chinese are 10 feet tall, as intelligence officers used to say about the Russians. It's not China that discovered GPT-4 and these other AI breakthroughs. That came in the United States, and I think there's a reason. It's hard to imagine that kind of AI, freewheeling, that digests every piece of information, arising in a country where citizens are not allowed to use Google search. I mean, how could you have a generative AI system in a country where you can't search the internet? It's not possible. So I think China has been successful in going after the things it identifies as important that are available through the internet. Companies are much more careful now about protecting those secrets. I think it'll be harder for China going forward. In terms of what we need, the riddle that we're all puzzling over when we think about Taiwan is, what does President Xi want to do? Does he want to attack Taiwan? Does he want to unify Taiwan by force by 2027, as he's instructed his army to be ready to do? We need to understand his intentions, and that's something you can't steal through cyber espionage. And it's crucial to our security because our understanding of what he really intends to do will drive so many other decisions. There are instances in history, as you know as well as I, where people ended up creating the conditions for wars that weren't necessary because they didn't understand their adversaries. And I think that's the danger with China. That's why we need spies.